I don't want to. But I know that if I don't give these love messages, they won't leave me alone until I do. I know, Rose Thorns, I don't want to. So, I feel like somebody's gonna get flowers soon. I've been picking up on unions. I've been picking up on people getting flowers, people getting engaged, people falling in love, people reconnecting with the past, which I don't recommend personally. In my personal opinion, if it's in the past, it's in the past for a reason. But I'm a Taurus, so it takes a lot for me to move from the past. But when I'm done, I'm done. So I don't know. Cada quien. But I've been picking up on a lot of like just beautiful, radiant type of love. I feel that a lot of us first, before receiving this type of love, is going to get tested through levels, okay? So a lot of our manifestations are going to come in from what we thought we wanted in a partner, in a relationship, in our treatment, a few of our manifestations coming in so they can show us that we're missing a few things, that there's still some loose ends. A few of the past coming back to see if we will fold, to see if we will settle, to see what's up. Like, I am picking up on just a lot. After this, I'm totally doing a video for me, but it's just a lot of fucking Cupid stuff, like when you are literally, it's like a Cupid type of vibe that I'm getting. And it sounds weird, but let me explain. What I mean by this is like you guys doing your own thing. You probably already know this person or you've seen them before. Maybe it's a friend, maybe it's somebody, a coworker. It could be somebody from the street that you've never seen in your life. But for a split second, you get that whoa moment, that zing, and that little Cupid arrow type of shit where you're just like, it stops you in your tracks and you're like, damn. And that's it. End of story. All right, next channeled message. Whether you guys are in a relationship or not, this was supposed to be for singles, but I feel that, there's some of you guys that are watching me that are in relationships, and this kind of applies to you as well, because it's either you see your spouse or your person or your, boyfriend, girlfriend, person, your child, I don't know, your child, but no. Pero like, I feel like you guys see them in a different light, or they see you in a different light, and they kind of want to invest a little bit more into this relationship, etc. I feel that there's just a lot that you guys had to release. So for those of you who are in a relationship, I feel like you guys are gonna hit like a new level in this relationship, where you guys can explore a little bit more of yourselves, whether it's you guys finding a little bit more alone time or a little bit more free time to be with each other, kind of talk about certain things to make you guys get closer. Leave her alone. I feel that a lot of you guys might settle some differences, might settle some things that were kind of between you guys type of thing. Okay. I keep seeing like the flame reuniting, something like that. Como se diga. But I don't know, there's just a lot of love in the air. I even feel like a lot of you guys might end up getting pregnant. If you guys are in a relationship or with this future person, like if you guys are at that age where you guys want to have a pregnancy, I feel like it could happen. If not, please be careful. To others of you, it could be you guys birthing something together, whether it's a business idea, a creation, maybe even buying a house together or making some type of purchase together for your future. Like, I feel that for those of you who are single, like I was saying, for those of you that are getting these tests of your past manifestations, of your past coming back, of certain lessons in love, of certain things that made you realize you're not quite ready for love, or you're ready for love, but like that's not what you want, or you need to discover a little bit more. Like, this is the time to do it, because I feel that soon you're gonna have your person, that person that the universe has for you, that God has for you, that your spirit team has for you. Um, whomever you believe in, I feel that, their teams and your teams, whether it was your spirit team, your ancestors, whomever you guys believe in, I feel that they had a meeting in the astral world where they kind of feel like, okay, I think that when both parties are ready, we will meet again, and that will be when they meet. So I feel like because this happened, you're going to start getting a lot of attention, unwanted attention from other people who are not ready to be in relationships, other people who are just lusting over how much self-love you've invested in yourself, how much you've dedicated to yourself, the way that your light is glowing. Like, there's just so much that you're going to be attracting before you attract that unconditional love that you need, that you want, that your spirit team, God, the ancestors, the universe, whomever you believe in, has lined up for you. And there's just that one person at the end of everybody. But it kind of just depends how ready you are, because they're going to be throwing all these people at different levels. Okay, so they're going to see if you get stuck at a level where you feel comfortable, then they're not going to be able to give you exactly who they have for you. I feel that a lot of us are cleaning up a lot of our thoughts, our personalities, our ways, our old ways. We're cleaning up a lot of our act. We're getting our ducks in a row, getting our shit together. I've been seeing a lot of ducks too. We're getting our ducks in a row. We're doing what must be done for all this to take place. So keep doing what you are doing, because the time is getting close, is what I'm seeing. And for a lot of us who didn't even want a relationship, yeah, they're gonna sit your ass down, is what I keep hearing. And I'm just like, yeah. I'll see it. I'll believe it when I see it. But then at the same time, they're like telling me having that blind faith type of thing. But the truth is, I don't want to have faith. But I know that every time I get these messages, yeah, it happens. It happens. So you need to get past all of those manifestations, all of those desires, all of those fantasies that you liked in order to get what you deserve. So a lot of these people that are going to approach you, they're going to seem so unreal. Like, obviously, they're gonna look perfect, speak perfect, dress perfect to an extent, but that's the level that you are gonna start at. So a lot of you guys that are gonna start dating, that are gonna start getting out there, meeting people and stuff, you're gonna realize a lot of these people are like your past, exactly your past or your manifestations that you thought you wanted at one point. So keep that in mind when making a choice, and break it to them easy. Remember that we are people's karma. We are people that they send to get the job done, to be able to speak our truth, because sometimes people need to be told the truth, because a lot of people keep lying to them about certain things. So we are basically doing one last round before we hang up our jerseys, before we hang up the gloves, before we say goodbye to being single or being in a distance with your partner. I feel like you will definitely know when they're there, because they're gonna definitely do what nobody else does effortlessly. You guys are gonna match to a T effortlessly. Like, it's gonna feel so easy to be around this person. No walking on eggshells, no tippy-toeing, hiding who you are, or trying to be silent around them, or trying to, I don't know, make, I don't, it just feels very lonely. Like, you're not gonna feel lonely anymore. Like, this person is gonna make you feel seen, make you feel heard, not just because other people wanted you to understand them and you also wanted to be understood, and it just didn't really go, because you understood for most of the part of the time, but when it was their turn to understand you, like, you know what I mean, like, it didn't really match. And this person that's coming up, it's like they understand always. They understand without you asking them to understand. What they're going to do without you having to ask them to do. They're going to want to pursue without you even wanting them to pursue. And that's what scared me. And that's exactly what scared me. Because I feel that a lot of you guys met a lot of princesos. Like, a lot of guys who, or girls who just wanted you to be the chaser, for you to show them. But, and this is for my females, like, if a dude, for those of you who are straight, or if you're the femme dude, like, no judgment, just if you're femme energy, like, I feel that somebody here went through, and this is for a female, that went through a relationship where you were dating a very femme energy, but he was a dude, right? And I feel that this kind of traumatized you in wanting to get back out there, or this was a very toxic relationship. It's either or. Like, I feel like it wasn't really like all that good. It was just bad all around. There's a lot they don't want me to say. I know, I can't say that either. So let's just say that this person that traumatized you is paying for karma behind closed doors. And they don't want you to know, because they know that if you know, you're going to know that it's because of what they did. It's because of what they did to traumatize you, to stop you in your love life, to kind of create chaos in your love life somehow, to keep you confused, to keep you in their reach. So whomever this is, you're breaking free from that and you're receiving some type of like energy that is gonna actually be there to protect you from this other energy, is what I'm getting. And I can't say no more because, yeah. For my males, oh, boy, baby, I forgot you were here. Let me put them outside. Oh, luckily the window's open, so. For my guys, I feel that somebody scarred you in a way where you just gave up altogether. You just didn't want anything to do with it. You probably still had feelings for this person who didn't see you for who you were, for your worth, who just threw you out, probably who talked bad about you, who was just a lot of drama, a lot of chaos, a lot of just insecurity, a lot of jealousy, a lot of just fighting, like gosh, like just a lot. I feel that you're going to meet somebody who is very peaceful, very nurturing, very loving, but you have to be ready to receive. And before you do, you obviously, like I said, we all have to go through all those things, all those tests before we get there. And I feel that a lot of us are gonna go through a lot of these tests and kind of get more scared to see that things out there are still scary. But before you do, just know that your spirit team, your angels, your demons, the universe, source, like they all basically want to let you know that all of that made you stop believing in love was for the right reasons. So you don't focus on anything else other than the one blessing that they're going to send to you. For when this person comes in, you value that love, you value that trust, you value that that security, that emotional security, that physical security, that nurturer, that home life, you know, that you start valuing a lot more of who they sent you. So yeah, especially because I feel that whom they're gonna send is gonna be equally as powerful as you, which I know that I'm giving my messages to a lot of the kings and queens of the chosen ones. So you guys are not just basic chosen ones, like you guys are the top notch. You know, like you guys are literally the alphas, the sigmas. You guys are literally the leaders of the leaders in the spirit world. Like you guys are one of a kind. Like you guys are in the front line. Like you guys are our defense mechanism from the light and the dark. Like we are literally that borderline that keeps everything where it should be. And they're sending you somebody just exactly like you. Confirmation, I just got a message. But the thing is that you can't settle. There will be a lot of options. Obviously, you do gotta get to know people. But that that Cupid moment, you're gonna know, because even when you're still meeting other people, you might be thinking of, I wonder how that person's doing. I wonder if somebody popped in your mind just now. Have you tried reaching out? No, huh? There's somebody here who should reach out. I won't, because I'm not. But somebody who is watching me should. Yeah, I'm talking to you. And not the girls. You femmes. To all my divine feminines out there, means feminina. You guys just sit there and look pretty. That's what I keep hearing. You guys just sit there and look pretty. You guys focus on you, boo-boo. Because the true king, the true hunter, the true alpha, they won't let you go. They're going to come get their prize. Because it's not going to be a chase dynamic. Because they already know who their person is. So if you already know, and if you don't know and you're a divine masculine, when you know, don't let them go. When you know for sure, you go get your person and you create what was meant to be created in the name of the universe, in the name of God, in the name of Source, in the name of your higher self, in the name of your legacy. Go be that example. You guys that are watching this are meant to be that power couple. Confirmation, another text message. So a feminine will never chase her man. Her man will chase her. The divine masculine will chase the femme. Whichever, 2121, whichever you identify as. Because for those divine femmes that ended up with another femme energy and you were forced to see yourself as divine masculine, that's what confused you in the first place. Because you have been in a life where you had to be both divine femme and divine masculine, because either you were, alone for a lot of the times. You're a very independent woman. You're a very masculine energy. But for those of you who are females, who identify as, the more masculine energy, and you're okay with that, I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to the divine feminines who were forced to be in this divine masculine energy. Because I know that there's a lot of us who are okay being divine masculine. Like, that's who we are. You know what I mean? I personally know my roles. When I'm with a male, I want to be divine femme. I will always be divine femme. But if I'm with a female, I'll always be divine masculine. Like, I know who I am. I can switch from either or, and that's why being single is so much easier, because I can go from back and forth with ease without having to just be on one role. But in this situation, for the divine femmes who were forced to be more masculine because their partners that you guys kept choosing were also very femme, or if they were very masculine, they really didn't know how to work with you or fit your needs how you wanted them to, because they were just on a different wave. You're finally receiving that masculine that will make you feel secure. And I'm feeling like them putting you back in that security emotionally before physically. So I feel that you will fall in love with this person before you guys even tie the knot, before it gets a little bit more serious, So I feel that will grow with either a friendship or somebody you already know or you've met for some time before you guys actually start dating. You grow that security, that trust before anything. It's not going to be somebody who goes so fast, okay? It's not going to be somebody who's like super fast. And for my divine masculines, I feel that maybe divine femme will say no a few times. I feel that they're going to not really trust, because you came from the dark side, because of the way that you evolved and transformed and healed from the past. I feel that they're not going to have that much trust, but allow them to see who you are before you make those moves. Allow them to see that your intentions are pure, that the divine did send you, and carry yourself adequately, appropriately, respectfully, Because I just see, like, you also being a role model for somebody who's watching you and how you approach this love situation. I don't know if it could be like a child, somebody else's kid, or like a nephew, or, or somebody. Like, I feel somebody's watching. So move um, respectfully always, okay? Think before you speak. We've already done a lot of healing, so I think we're good on that area. Um, so I hope this helps anybody. Stay woke, y'all.